Welcome to Apartment Luxe, where luxury meets imagination.
The apartment opens with quiet authority. The entry does not announce itself with excess, but with proportion and material discipline. The floor is laid in large format natural stone with a soft satin finish, its tone warm and restrained. Wall panels in dark wood and pale stone are aligned with precise symmetry, their junctions finished with subtle bronze detailing. Daylight filters in from beyond the entry, creating a natural pull toward the main living volume. The living space unfolds as a grand London salon, wide, balanced, and deliberately composed. Ceiling heights rise generously, framed by architectural moldings that reference British heritage without ornamentation. Floor-to-ceiling windows line the exterior wall, opening the apartment to refined city views and allowing daylight to wash evenly across stone floors, leather upholstery, and polished wood surfaces. Mounted on the left wall is a full-scale Aston Martin, displayed as a permanent architectural installation. Directly opposite, mounted on the right wall, is a second Aston Martin, perfectly level, perfectly aligned, mirroring its counterpart with exacting symmetry. Both vehicles are secured through concealed structural anchoring integrated into the building's frame, allowing them to sit flush against the walls as sculptural forms rather than decorative objects. Seating is generous but controlled. Deep sofas, upholstered in rich leather, positioned symmetrically along the central axis of the room. Tables are carved from solid stone and dark wood, their forms substantial and refined. The kitchen occupies a wide zone adjacent to the living space, integrated seamlessly rather than separated. This is not a domestic kitchen. It is a refined working surface designed with the same restraint as the rest of the apartment. A long island in polished stone anchors the space, paired with cabinetry in dark wood and brushed metal. Appliances are fully concealed, maintaining uninterrupted lines and symmetry. Daylight from the living room windows extends naturally into this area, keeping the space open and composed. Beyond the kitchen, a secondary lounge area introduces a softer rhythm without breaking the architectural order. Lounge chairs in supple leather are arranged in balanced pairs, facing inward toward a low stone table. The atmosphere here is quieter, intended for conversation rather than display, while remaining visually connected to the central living volume. A broad transition gallery extends from the living space toward the private areas of the apartment. The materials remain consistent: stone, wood, bronze, but the lighting softens slightly, signaling a shift from public presentation to personal retreat. The primary bedroom opens as a space of calm authority. It is wide, balanced, and deliberately uncluttered, framed by tall windows that draw in London daylight while preserving privacy. The bed sits low and centered, anchored by a full-height, upholstered headboard in rich leather, stitched with precision and restraint. The leather's tone is deep and natural, paired with dark wood paneling and subtle bronze accents that echo the materials of the public rooms. Nothing in the bedroom is excessive. Seating is limited to a pair of leather lounge chairs positioned near the windows, intended for quiet moments rather than display. Beyond the sleeping area, the dressing room functions as a refined continuation of the bedroom. Custom cabinetry in dark wood and brushed metal lines both sides, its proportions generous and ordered. Shelving and hanging systems are designed for tailored clothing and outerwear, with leather-lined drawers and soft interior lighting that reveals materials without glare. The space reflects the same values as the rest of the apartment: precision, quality, and restraint. The primary bathroom elevates the experience further into quiet luxury. Large stone slabs extend seamlessly across floors and walls, their natural veining subtle and controlled. A freestanding stone bathtub sits near the window, positioned to receive softened daylight while remaining visually grounded. The tub's form is solid and architectural, paired with brushed metal fixtures finished with exacting detail. A walk-through shower occupies one side of the room, enclosed in clear glass with exposed metal hardware. Create an environment that feels more like a private spa than a domestic bathroom. Lighting is recessed and indirect, allowing materials and form to remain the focus. A private office sits apart from the bedroom, designed as a space for focus and decision-making. A substantial desk crafted from dark wood and metal anchors the room, facing a window that frames the city beyond. Shelving is integrated into the walls, holding books, documents, and personal objects are arranged with discipline. The atmosphere is quiet and controlled, intended for concentration rather than display. The private terrace completes the apartment with restraint rather than drama. It opens quietly from the private zone, finished in stone and subtle architectural detailing. Seating is minimal and refined. positioned to face the city and sky. The terrace is not a place for spectacle, but for pause, an extension of the apartment's calm, overlooking London without drawing attention to itself. Throughout the private spaces, luxury is expressed through proportion, material honesty, and precision. The influence of Aston Martin is present not as branding, but as philosophy, balanced performance, craftsmanship, and restraint. These rooms are not designed to impress at first glance, but to endure. This apartment is not a showcase. It is a residence shaped by confidence, heritage, and control, where engineering and elegance meet in silence. If you enjoyed the tour, like the video, share your thoughts in the comments, let us know where you're watching from, and subscribe for more stories where luxury meets imagination.